Good evening, investors. My name is Louis from the CoSec research team. Today is Wednesday, the 27th of April, and here is your post-market wrap. Today, the Australian stock market followed the US lower once again after a horror night in the US, with the Nasdaq falling almost 4%. The ASX fared better, however, falling just 0.79%, with iron ore prices finding support and passing this support onto our domestic players. However, the biggest news on the market today was our ABS recording a 5.1% year-on-year inflation print, up from just 3%. Following the data release, AMP have now predicted the RBA to raise the cash rate to 0.5% in the next meeting. Now, this meeting is just next week. This would reflect a 40 basis point rise, quite literally years before the RBA first predicted they would have to do so. Taking you back in time, we all remember the RBA's first forecast to raise rates not until 2024. Following this, Barclays and RBC Capital followed AMP, also expecting the RBA to raise in May, though Commonwealth Bank of Australia retains their call for the first move to be made in June. And to company news, shares in Downer EDI were one of the better performers on the market today, up 4.5%, despite recording a tough start to 2022, which could have a $50 to $60 million hit on the company's bottom line. And next to Life360, its shares have lost around a quarter of their value today after the company broke bad news to investors that it scrapped its plans to list in the United States. Today's drop extends a horror year for the company, whose shares fell 46% in a single session back in February after widening losses in the first half. Shares are now down more than 70% from their 2021 highs. This market wrap has been brought to you by CoSec, Kadari Securities.